Hey, I'm Jason. Today in the lab, we're gonna do a high-speed bolt test. We're gonna take the tool, starting off slow, and then go all the way up as fast as this thing can run. And we're gonna take a look at how the bolt breaks, how much torque it takes to break it, and how much clamping force it generates during the tightening. Let's check it out. All right, let's check out the setup. We've seen this before. We got the load cell. It's measuring the clamping force the bolt generates. We got our test joint here with our M10 bolt. The power tool is programmed like it would be in a factory with a high-speed rundown at 200 RPM, and then we're gonna change the speed. What we're talking about here is the final tightening speed, and we're gonna take this bolt all the way to failure. Let's start it off at 2 RPM. So those are some speeds we might see at a factory assembly station. Let's see what happens if we program our final tightening speed to be equal to or even higher than our high-speed rundown. See if that affects the tightening. All right, so we've been bumping up the speed and the torque has been dropping off, and it's dropped down low enough where we can drop down to the next size of power tool, which is even faster than the 380. We're gonna try this one at 650 RPM. If you wanna see how not to build a tightening program for a factory, here you go. Let's see what happens.
Don't try this at home.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, that was a pretty good test. We got to break some bolts. We got to see the clamping force is pretty stable throughout the different tightening speeds, but the torque it took to break the bolt dropped off the faster we got. So what does that mean? I think friction is changing when we go for really high final tightening speeds. Does that mean we can just crank up the speed in a factory in production to shorten the cycle time? Not really. What we have to consider is the torque spec and getting to our destination in one piece. So just like driving a car, the faster you go, the longer it takes to stop. And if you want to get to your destination in one piece, you got to pick the right speed. All right, see you next time.